Good morning, GCIA, and welcome to this month's episode of the Phoenix Report. I'm Quinlan Holt. If you had to tattoo your arm with a message to yourself, what would it say? That's what we ask students in this month's Big Questions.
Probably something along the lines. Well, I kind of already thought about it. Kind of the initials RM, it basically is a representation of not putting yourself in a box, being able to do more than just like one thing and being known for that just one thing. So it'll kind of like stand for like real me. That's like cliche, but I just kind of like the idea of it.
If I had to tattoo anywhere with a message, I think it would probably be on my shoulder saying, love yourself and spread positivity, because I feel like that's what everyone needs right now, love and positivity.
Stay positive, because we have so much negativity in the world already, so that's a message to me, so yeah.
That you never give up, because I have a tendency of giving up a lot, but see, my dance teacher, she helped me overcome that. She just inspires me a lot to not give up and keep pushing myself. So,
for me, it would be treat people like trees, because when we're around trees in the forest, we don't care what they look like or what their differences are. We just appreciate them as they are. Then when we go around people, we lose that you're to this, I'm to this, whatever.
Always be positive.
And why?
Cause just wake up in the morning just to be positive, and look at your arm and just inspiring you to be positive. So you won't have any negative context, or if you get into an argument, you can just calm down or put your head down and just look at your arm and say, be positive.
Get a good job. Because if you get a good job in life, you have a better chance of sticking with it and getting more of a promotion. If you get a good job and you like the job, you stay with it, you have better opportunities to go on trips and stuff. And if you get a good job, well, you're going to exceed in life. And you'll get to go to places that you've maybe never been because of the money you get.
peace. Because I don't think it's enough peace in this world, and I think it should be more.
I think that I would write a message to myself that says death is inevitable, which will remind myself that what I do, I'm going to die one day, so I might as well do everything that I want to do now. And I shouldn't be afraid to go for things that I want or even need.
Don't let this cruel world make you hard, or not like that, but something about staying soft, because that's just who I am. Because don't get me wrong, I'm not soft as in I'm just going to let anybody walk all over me, but I'm a very, what's the word? Yeah, sensual, or I'm very passionate, and I love hard. And it's not, I don't feel bad for loving people or loving anybody hard, so yeah, I will remind myself to, keep doing that.
I think what mine would be, you know how at the end of every sentence there's the dots? I feel like I would probably, it's kind of cheesy, but I would put life and then have the 3 dots following it, saying that life goes on. Don't let anything halter you, even if it's something traumatic, or even if it's a big struggle you overcame. Life goes on. Build a bridge, get over it.
I'll probably say always strive for greatness. Probably have GOAT on my arm. Yeah. I know it's a usual saying to say, but basically why I would have GOAT on my arm is basically because I always try to live up to my best when I'm doing videos and be in the future I'm going to be the GOAT. Be the next Kobe Bryant of acting and stuff like that.
Mine would be no more self-hate. Love yourself for who you are. Well, mine is because I spent a lot of my time searching for people's acceptance and understanding, and always when, let's say, I
didn't have friends or people had unfriended me, I would search in myself and try to find what it was that made people not want to be my friend. And not a lot of times it made me insecure, and it shaped the way that I viewed myself. So now I'm learning that I just gotta love myself. So.
With a lot of talented students seeking success in their art, we look to people like senior Royce Martin, who found skill and success in playing piano.
Well, I plan on, right now at least, I'm going to college, going to Berklee School of Music in Boston, either there or some other music school, but I think I'm sold on Berklee. And right now I just have to make sure I can see it through by like getting to school on time and keeping my grades up so I don't get unaccepted by the time they turn in my final transcripts. I only applied. I haven't. I'm so stupid and lazy, but I haven't finished my application for Boston Conservatory, but I need to, and that's partially not even my fault though, like partially. But yes, so Boston Conservatory, I'm still finishing up that application, but I'm planning on applying to there because Berklee owns Boston Conservatory. They bought them like a few years ago, I guess. So there, Berklee, I've been accepted into Berklee. Didn't get into Juilliard, but I applied. UMKC, I got a call back. I want to be a musician, whatever that entails. Maybe whatever class, not classical, but concert pianist, whatever that entails. So like whether it be like I'm in Brazil in the middle of like somebody's basement playing some weird music that I never heard before, Afro-Cuban stuff, or if I'm like in Carnegie Hall for the rest of my life. Either way I go, I know I want to be a traveling pianist. I don't know, I think I've grown leaps and bounds if I do say so myself. And I think I put a lot of work into the piano. The school has helped a lot, and especially in the beginning with opportunities for me, like when Mr. Martin was still here, he helped me a lot with that type of stuff, like the groundwork type stuff. I did my first like interview with Post-Dispatch here in 2016, February 20th. I guess they like started it all as when I won Teen Talent in 2016 at the Fox. That was a big thing, and it was like especially at that time, like that big thing coming at that time was like so surreal and crazy that I don't know, I couldn't even believe it at first. Like and it's also an achievement that like keeps achieving. So like it's like working for me basically. I won that back in the day, and I'm like still reaping the benefits. At least I feel like, or like that connecting me to other people to where now like I'm making benefit. It's beneficial to me meeting those people. So yes, it was definitely a step in the right direction. So that might be my biggest achievement. But I don't know if it's the one I'm most proud of. I guess so. I don't know. A good achievement is getting accepted into Berklee, because that was my top. That's the school I really wanted to go to. So yeah, that was a big achievement. Probably my proudest in the recent times. Yeah, a couple. I don't know. December 2016, I was on the Today Show. That was a big one. Yeah, just a lot of stuff. And then I'm meeting a lot of rich people. I'll say, because that's still I still reap the benefits from that too. And yeah, like they really helped me out, and like and aside from being rich, they are super nice and helpful. Like anything that I need to do. I went to piano camp last summer for completely free. Like $500 on my meal plan card. The actual camp was $4,000. Like I went free. I never ran out of food. Everybody was like struggling, and I was set. And and my family didn't have to pay a penny. And it's just a blessing. So yes, that is another thing. A big relationship. Like they are like a super crucial part of this story. I would say. A lot of when I was first starting and like getting into like this classical stuff, I was really listening to this dude, Long, a Chinese pianist, and now I listen to a lot of I still listen to Long, and I listen to a lot of Oscar Peterson or John Baptiste. John Baptiste he's like my inspiration now. Like I want to grow up and be like a clone of him. I don't know if I want to like jack his style or nothing. I'm not saying that, but like he is super inspirational. Yeah, and I got to meet him actually. That's another big achievement. I got to meet him and I got his number, and I'm supposed to be going to New York to hang out with him soon. Or I'm a procrastinator, and I can't just get up and leave to New York. But yeah, so John Baptiste is like now like my dude that I look to for inspiration in how I play and what I do. before I met him, I was watching him so much, like just like I didn't even know that I would meet him until like the day before, and so yeah, I was like so interested in him and whatever, and I finally met him, and it just felt like fake. Like, dang, you real? Like, you actually really here in person. And he, like, really respected me and liked me as a musician. So, like, that was such a cool moment. Like, I really can't think of nothing cooler than that. Even being, like, even the big NBC cameras at your house. Like, even like that. That was real cool. And I won't even, like, lie and say that it wasn't. But, like, it was actually nice. But, I don't know. I think that they might be tied. They might be tied. Or, like, just, like, the whole life of it. Like, after parties and stuff. And, like, what else? When I shot the commercial for Pianos for People, another big achievement and connection. They helped me out so much, like really so much, even with like an actual real piano. But yeah, when I was shooting that commercial with them, like being at this like warehouse in the middle of the night, all cameras and stuff, it just made me feel like I was a movie star. So I applied for a piano. I looked up piano donation in St. Louis. And Pianos for People was like literally the first thing that popped up. I clicked on that, and then I filled out an essay as if I was my mom, because you can't do it yourself if you like a minor or whatever. So I filled it out as if I was my mama, and I did it. I typed it up, and then yeah, I guess it worked. But no, I recently just found out that's not what happened. I submitted that application, but maybe I wasn't like well written enough. I don't know. But the application that got me a new piano was the piano that they donated me was the application that Mr. Martin, the dude that used to work here, he actually put in the application that I knew nothing about, and yeah, so they considered his, and then they gave me a piano through his application, which I am still thankful for. I texted him the other month or so, and I thanked him for that again. But yeah, so yeah, I found out that he's the one that did that in the first place. So anyway, so that's that. I had my keyboard already, but I would later find out that I'm getting a brand new, like new to me, a new upright piano that was like nice to practice on. And so yeah, that was late 2015, and 2016 came February 20th is when they delivered it to my house. And then yes, that was amazing. I practiced, and then they brought St. Louis Post-Dispatch just happened to be doing a story on them at that time when I got my piano. It just like, it's God really, but like they just happened to be doing a story, and like I was the recipient at the time. So yeah, that was my first coverage, and yeah, it all worked out, and it was just a good experience. And then I outgrew that piano real quick, and they sent me another one. They came and took that one back and gave me a different one, the one that I have today in my house. They gave me a Baldwin upright, which is a nice piano, a nice one. And then this rich lady gave me a grand piano. So I have a grand piano, upright, and a keyboard. Like, never get too good for the people. Like, I'm never too good to play at an event for school, and realizing that I'm never too good to play an event for the school, like I guess what I'm saying is like it keeps me humble enough to say that I wouldn't say that I won't play with somebody that I feel like I'm better than, or like put myself in a situation to play in places like that, because I know like when I find myself in these situations like where I'm playing with random people, it's most fun, and when I'm playing with people that I don't know, it's most fun. And yeah, so I really I think that experience is an experience that came specifically at first from here. This has been a crazy high school experience. Just a lot of like social media stuff. Like I learned a lot of stuff. I learned the hard way, and I feel like if I could redo it, I wouldn't put myself in a lot of stupid situations, a lot of like stupid social circles and stuff. Like despite all the piano stuff, I still find a way to find myself in like these stupid situations. And yes, I don't want to say I regret it, because like regret is something that I don't want to have, but I regret it. And like I don't know, I just think it's like pointless a lot of times. And I feel like I could have did a lot better with like how I handled stuff like my feelings and how I feel about certain situations, musically or not. Yeah, just all that type of stuff. And yeah, I've grown though. I've grown, and I'm still learning. If you're committed to something, just do it. Like a lot of times at the school, I feel like kids get so caught up in like so much other stuff when they forget the actual purpose of the school is to be artistic and express yourself artistically. And I don't think they have that goal. And if they did, they would exemplify that in a way that like makes each art pathways like so much better. And I don't know, I just feel like they're not even trying. Aside from like not being born talented enough, but I just don't feel like they're trying. I wasn't even in the music department when I first got here, and I was like put into it, like, and look at me now. But anyway, I don't know. I just think it just takes a little bit more than what they put in. But I feel like if they realized that and actually made a conscious difference in like what they do when they go home, like practice and actually invest time into the art and like enjoy it, then we would see a difference here at Grand Center Arts Academy.
With Black History Month just around the corner, many students are working on a school-wide collaborative STEAM museum based around St. Louis Black history, including interviews with prominent members of our city.
My name is Ms. Munguia, and we are working on an awesome project for Grand Center Arts Academy. It will be our first ever collaborative project that brings our academic classes and our visual and performing arts classes together. This will be in the this will be for our Black History STEAM Museum. STEAM standing for Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Math. So in essence, what we're doing is bringing together all of these classes to create projects that study the history of St. Louis and celebrate Black history specifically in our city and nation. Some of the people that we'll be working with are activists, leaders, scientists, educators, doctors, engineers throughout our city to come in and kind of share what they do and how they work towards a better St. Louis. We will be dealing with issues around racism, injustice, gender, a whole variety of things. Specifically, we have Tashara Jones, the treasurer of St. Louis, coming in to speak with some students. We have Evelyn Baker, who was the first female African-American judge in St. Louis. She's been working with our kids. We have engineers from Boeing coming in. We have incredible figures for people to learn and grow from and kind of share experiences with, so that our students can gain an understanding and appreciation of our city's history and kind of gain an understanding of where we've been and where we're going and the work that still needs to be done. The mission of the project is to create an interdisciplinary project where students can develop their own personal stories, share and connect with leaders, and then kind of have an outlet to like go forth and do good work in our city. The end result, I'm hoping, is just a shared experience where everyone can kind of come together and learn in a different multimodal approach and take the same information but understand it and interact with it in a different way. So dance might interpret biographies or some written expression differently than theater might perform them, and how does graphic design take portraits of people and illustrate them in a way that lends to their personalities and attributes. And then how can we get math involved? So students will be writing and taking math concepts mixed with visual arts projects. And so it'll kind of be a cool mashup, and then everything that everyone does will be on Showcase for people to learn about. So it'll be new ways of learning mixed with different interpretations of what the students have learned. So I'm excited to see what the community, how they interact and kind of learn from this experience, and how our students also interact and learn and grow from this experience as well. So by bringing in influential leaders in our city and learning about historical figures, students will be better equipped to talk about and advocate for equal rights throughout our city. And gain an appreciation of where we've been and where we're going and how to get there, and how to get others on board, because it's all a shared vision that we have depending on the experiences that we encounter. So by sharing these experiences, we can all grow together. The STEAM Museum is going to be February 22nd from 5 to 9 p.m. There's a middle school section and a high school exhibit. The middle school will be in the GCA lobby, and the high school will be set up on both floors of the Sun and the mezzanine, so should be fun.
The Black History STEAM Museum is Thursday, February 22nd in the Sun Theater. The talent show is tonight at 6 p.m. in the Sun Theater. Tickets are $8 for adults and $5 for students. The audience will vote for the winner, who will receive a cash prize. Gifts for performers will be available in the Sun lobby, and all proceeds go to the arts programs. Friday, February 9th, there will be a staff lip sync battle. This is to raise money to get STEAM Museum posters printed. Tickets go on sale today during lunch, and student admission is only $1. January 12th marked the 30-year anniversary of the Hazelwood v. Kuhlmeier Supreme Court decision that changed the future of free speech and enforced the idea of censorship in student publications. Student media managing editor Elise Lukey offers this commentary about the future of freedom of the press in schools.
Today is the Hazelwood Day of Action, which kicks off a year of activities and collaborations to raise awareness for making free speech a reality nationwide. On behalf of the GCAA student media staff, we strive to make advancements journalistically by exercising free speech and telling stories fully and accurately. The Walter Cronkite New Voices Act is a state bill that guarantees student journalists freedom to report without the fear of a detrimental consequence. As of now, there is no guaranteed protection in Missouri against censorship for high school or college journalists, leaving them susceptible to censorship when reporting the truth. We hope to see that change with the passing of this new bill. I encourage you to reach out to your legislators, urging them to pass this bill. By doing this, you are not only supporting the movement, but you are using your voice to make a difference in your state. To read more, please visit gcaatoday.com.
For even more stories and school news, check out gcaatoday.com. If you have a story idea or a news tip, email us at tips@gcaatoday.com. For the Phoenix Report and GCAA Student Media, I'm Quinlan Holt. Thanks for watching.